based in Ghana, in Africa, and Ghana is a country that does not have friendly rights to, is not a friendly place for LGBTQ people as such. There is a bill that's being proposed currently that you have called draconian. Can you share with our viewers some of the measures that are in this bill?
Sure, thank you so much. So this is a 36-page bill filled with hate. Hate in the sense that in the 21st century, other Ghanaians have sat down and come up with a bill that criminalized LGBTQ persons and give up to 5 years imprisonment for anybody who hold themselves out. Just by holding yourself out as an LGBTQ person, you might receive a jail sentence of about 5 years or have to undergo compulsory conversion therapy. If you are an ally or a sympathizer of the LGBTQ community, then this bill is also giving you up to 10 years imprisonment. If you are an activist, an advocate, or a funder that supports LGBT rights, or even have within your documents a non-discrimination, then this bill is also targeting you and giving you up to 10 years imprisonment. And one would ask themselves that in the 21st century, why would people sit down and come up with such a hateful bill targeting their own citizens? And this is where maybe we would also want to go a little bit further and ask the basics or the genesis of this bill. And this is a bill that is coming from far-right, evangelical, and fundamentalist groups that are mostly based in places like the US, where this fundamentalism has been pushed back, but then they are looking for new breeding grounds and have found Africa as a breeding ground to export this ideology, such that hopefully in the near future, it can trickle back to the West. And that is how come Ghana is finding itself in a situation where the bill and its language and the way it is couched clearly give the imprint of these far-right groups. And this bill, if one goes into it closely, realize that similar bill have surfaced itself in a place like Uganda, where the Kill the Gay bills came out in 2014. Another place like Nigeria, where this bill actually got passed, which is the same-sex sexual prohibition bill that got passed into law in Nigeria. So you look at places like Poland, Russia, and Georgia, where LGBT rights is being closed down in those spaces, you realize that this bill has similarities within it. And so looking at all these areas that I've mentioned, imagine the most worst laws that you find in this country being put together into a 36-page document and being shoved down onto the Ghanaian's neck to pass as a gay or anti-gay bill to further incite and promote hate towards the LGBTQ community. And this is where we find ourselves now as a community.